Hello everyone and welcome back to Patty's Hobby World. Yeah, it's been a few days. I took a break and then I had a couple of respites babysitting that I do for my foster care through my foster care agency. And then I had a couple of VA doctor's appointments and then I just took a break for a little bit, but come on, let's get going. This is a Mariola Budek. She does great work. I just have to let you know that she does amazing, amazing work. And this is one of the images. Yes, yes, I've been on Estes again. And yeah, so I got this one too. I've been watching this one for a while and I like it. So let's do it. These are one of your colorings that are very, more intense. And they come out very beautiful when they're done. So let's get going. I don't know if I'm going to use marker. I'm going to try to work with pencil. So let's start at the top portion of them because this is beautiful. Let me move these out of the way because I got to get into frame here, get set up because kind of this stuff kind of like moved around a little bit. How's that? Is that a nice view for you guys? So I hope everyone's been well and and doing good. So let's go. I don't know. I mean, am I gonna do? I mean, I've got all these wonderful, wonderful markers here. So, all right. Let's just play. Let's just work through all of them. Um, okay. So here's his uniform. So we're gonna make his clothing underneath green, and this is number 41, olive green for the Master's Touch markers, okay? I'm just gonna go in here, and you guys know how I do. I'll get started. We'll do the good 20 minutes here, and we'll go on to something else as we begin to close in on this pretty image here. Because this is a pretty image, definitely. So, I went to the doctor's yesterday and I picked up a lot of weight. So, I am determined to, I cut out the eating of the chips. I mean, I used to sit down and eat a whole bag of chips. And then I had my Reese's. So I've cut that out. I make it one of those little 25-cent bags and eat one Reese's cup and then make sure my grandson gets the rest of them. But I had to cut that stuff out. But still, it wasn't. Oh, that's his. Okay, that's not his. That's part of his armor. Here's his shirt. Oh gosh, dog it. So this is part of his armor. Okay. Okay, it's okay. This is part of his armor. Okay. And so I was doing that, and then I allow myself that cup of coffee in the morning. But and then I have my my boost, and then I had my chocolate milk. But anytime I drank that, I uh, I half and halved it with water. So and then I didn't drink the whole thing. So one day, half and half. So, but still, that's not enough. And see, I'm not doing any walking, and this whole demic thing. So, got my weight done, and I'm like 200 pounds. So I definitely picked up some weight. So we are now walking every day, rain or shine. And we are getting out there. We are getting out there. So I walked yesterday for 30 minutes. I walked this morning, I think 40 minutes this morning. So we'll take it slow, because I love walking, but see, you have to understand my vascularitis of the legs. When that starts acting up, as you guys know, it's debilitating. I cannot be on my legs. It's just too painful. My legs swell, and it's awful. I'm in a lot of pain, and so, but my doctor has put me on a mild prednisone, so to see if we can get a little bit more control of this vascularitis, because it's every day. I mean, my legs are just killing me, and I ain't walking when my legs hurt. So it is what it is. You wouldn't walk either. So anyway, oh, that looks pretty. That looks pretty already. Yeah, I'm keeping a little shine there, as you see. Okay, and then, okay, so this is his shirt. That's his armor. And we'll leave that. And what's this in here? Skin? Yeah, okay, so that's his, like, skin in there. And he's holding his beautiful bride, or his girlfriend. And, there, that looks good. I'll do a little bit of touch right there. So, yep, so thanks for coming back and giving me a couple days off. Maybe I'll have you guys walk with me tomorrow. And you can walk with me. That'll be fun. It's definitely a fall day. It's sunny. I mean, it's rainy. Clouds are out. And, okay, this is her blouse. That's part of the armor. And then I guess that's his jacket, right? That's her hand. Okay, so, okay. All right, let's do, that's going to stay white. And let's do, how are we doing up there? Okay, yeah. So let's do his hair. Hers is going to be blonde, of course. And let's do his brown. Let's get him a good dark brown. So, and we'll come in and touch it up just a little bit. I'm trying to do light strokes so we can see the shading that the image already gives us. I don't want to like go over and go over and go over it, so I'm just going, because this marker can get dark. And I'm going to bring in a little bit of yellow in there too, so I'll do that with the other color. So we had a HOA board meeting the other day. Didn't go well. Didn't go well at all. So I went out for the board again this year because I quit last year due to some things that went down. And okay, is that? Yeah, that's it here. And this year, some terrible things were revealed about our one member of the board. So we have petitioned to have him removed. You know, it's one thing to, there's an old saying, the one that wants power is the one you want to avoid. The one that doesn't want power is the one you give power to. I read that. And I thought it was interesting because when people are hungry for power, they have an agenda. So like some people I know in the government, like Biden. So, and you know, a couple of the other presidents as well. So you get to be my age. You know, your ability to see through a lot of things gets very, very clear. See, when you're young, you don't understand nothing yet. You don't have a database in your mind that can say, hey, you know, we experienced this a few years ago, Pat. So we're going to remind you of it, you know, and then before you know it, you're developing, you know, history. You know, years ago, back in the 60s, you know, everybody watched the 11 o'clock news. You know, it was a mainstay. You know, parents would sit down, kids would already be in bed, and before parents went to bed, they would watch the 11 o'clock news. Every Sunday, the paper would have been purchased. The paper, you know, the Sunday paper, and all of the, you know, the community news and, you know, national news, and it was read. You know, it was like a requirement. Papers were big back in the 60s and the 70s. And then once we got into this social media age, I mean, then it just blew the paper industry out of the water. I mean, the newspaper industry literally collapsed. I mean, we used to get the newspaper sometimes just to get the store coupons, you know? I mean, that little insert, maybe above some of your guys' age group. But, yeah. Now it's like, you know, you got to get all your stuff off of. Sorry about that. My cell phone is okay. Good. It's a scam. So I don't answer those. So yeah. Everybody read the, you know, mostly men, but it was a, you know, responsibility. So, and then with the onset of social media, that saved a lot of trees. You know, that was one of the things that saved a lot of trees. And then what else saved a lot of trees? Email. You know, nobody puts a letter in the mail anymore. Unless it's going overseas to our soldiers. You know, and then with the exception of the holiday Christmas cards. And they even say that even the Christmas card has dwindled. But you have to understand something now. Christmas cards, they used to be like 99 cents, you know? Now they're $1. They could be anywhere up to $2 and $3 for just one card. So, which is taking a lot of people, you know, out of buying Christmas cards. Now, I'm a Christmas card. I love sending out Christmas cards. I just love it. But How's that so far? That's coming out really nice, right? We'll get a darker pencil in, so don't worry. We'll really make this thing pop. Just trying to touch it up. So that looks good. And sometimes you'll get to a point where the thing is saturated and the marker won't give anymore. So that's when I'll come into my pencil. Is this my pencil right here? I can use this one though. I mean, you can use a black. I can use a black or a dark brown. Anything that will that may be black anyway. So let's get the black out. Because it's doing what I wanted to do, but I wanted to do it a little bit more intense. So yeah, I forgot what I was saying. So yeah, back in the old days, we read the paper. We got the paper. So we want to see that his that's a part of his thing, right? He's got his hair tied up in a bow there. Sometimes you know how you use your hair? You can tie a bow. How are we doing, guys? Okay, let's keep going because I owe you a good few minutes here. So yeah, I mean, there you have it. So that was our source of information, and then we gossiped about it. Oh yeah, I was saying about the Christmas cards. So yeah, and I love Christmas cards. I love sending out Christmas cards. Yeah, I want to put a little yellow in there because it looks like it's a little stark. Looking for the shadow, looking for shade, looking for stresses in the and you just keep doing this until you get the desired, desired look. So you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. See how nice that looks? How's that? Let's do a little squeeze here because I can see. Let's do little lines. Remember to go do a little bit of lining so you can see the actual hair strands. We forget to do that sometimes. Make a little strand here or there. You got to catch all of it everywhere you can find it. Yeah, see, that looks good. And so we'll keep doing this. Let's not lose his hairline right there. Sometimes we lose parts of an image because they lay on something else. So we want to make sure we kind of give it some oomph here. Okay, and I'm still searching to bring this oh no, we don't want to use that didn't work. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Okay, I think I'll just, I wanted to do a little bit of yellow. Let's see, maybe, let me try this. No, let me try this. And this is number 26 pastel. So I'm going to do it right here just to see if I can see it. You probably really can't, but I can. Just makes his hair a little bit more creamier looking instead of white. You don't lose the shading, but it just makes it a little richer. Do you see that? There. So it makes his hair look a little bit richer. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now that looks good. All right, where are we at, folks? Okay, we got 6 minutes. So let's go on to the, we'll close here and we'll go ahead and go on to something else. But yeah, guys, that looks good from here. Yep. All right, we'll be right back. And as always, stay inspired and color, color, color.